Emma Wujina Wajo Anumrei APTV Edu Radio 105.7 so and you run on Siaka near dear some more. And something at the SCC Magimonia Mahodroso Yakika Nina at Yesiani and you very sabdo the Edi Mwakotini be any. So for sure Womashia and some so I catch them penny for. Sir SHS double track no entwan kosi 2029 no na yatumi ayi ni nyina free ho. Sanso ana akọ atoye mantanu na chese Western region mu a aposifo akeka wo bo ho ehyan bi a ensese wo mo ede sirens ye adwuma strobe light ye adwuma nyina wo mo acheche sa cars no a wo bo yi sa nyema ni nyina free ho. Afia beko GIPC omo se omo act bi omo akofa de aba no ebeyi minimum capital requirement ye free ho na enkofo bi kasa se be ha ye omo aba be chirigo enti emu nsem anwumre yi me de be sommo. Afia kwa ma hodro so ensemu a UK bobaka ya omo prime minister no ho no resign ye na manebo ene se omo nya nipa foforo Andy Burnham ya wono and ebe to a prime minister Jumano so. The Dono Akaye when you did so more say no see a brim cassier. News.apmedia.gh.com near the online story in Akogu. Okwa YouTube by and channel near APTVGH, TikTok, Instagram, and X and Tente near APmedia_GH. In Facebook near APTV online. In Tiabu near Demu Life or Huawei to me. Ede oni akwakodi live do achi de etwagu aha bia utie already so a na wo se hwe e wo Facebook live no so medin ane boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang. Action for Faith Ministries of Openia, your Dr. Kudazi Ephraim, Nencheche Nkwaje Kwaimono, or your ability to see. Na Dr. Ephraim Gusua, a boss at some yachi, a friend, nay, sorry, a yequanian Susan Zopo, Nipa swo. Ye quite sorry to draw noir, quasi the beer, and na ye yes was say, a nipa de bequa sorry, necessary home when this rider suti more. Dr. Ephraim and I may who said, no, actually, ye nimya me, and as ye nimya means and no quarano, any empese ye bidie. Wasen kofobi peso mo ya no mi kunkun ye de free ho kunkun ye so ni mo bi ntumi so nyame ne no se ne okwa asore de mo nam se kunkun ye free ho nti ya ye what is social club bia ya nipa hia eje ye ni ye de ye pe ya nyame hyehye de ye mpese ye be fa so Dr. Ephraim Gusua e be kokko sese ye guso te sese ban ni mo eti asore ni mo kwa ye ntimi nyame chen enko
asore enyan sunso aso wo asore kofo so nipa ko asore nso so ogusua wo adamo ne suban ene wonne ye e kire se wo mu nim nyame enu nti na wo mu ntinase na wo mu ngene no kware entum no e ya rehu pa se asore anka esese etwa mfoni e di kire wiase se asore de e fa nyame nkrofo ho no adane ayade foforo kra asere no emfa nyame nkrofo ho bio ababeye nipa dasani kwa nipa tumi koho akojiji wo moni ifiri asofo a wo munye papa a wo munim nyame na wo munim sede asore esitie entia wo mo boa nipa no ma wo mo ankasa wo mo ho sede beya wo benyeska wo mo mboa nipa no amanyame se ne asofo kan Nasenka womu puapu akrunkronfo anu amanyame a anka ewiasefo beti asese asore de efa akrunkronfo nanka abeifo eni bembun samfo so wombetine fia womu kwa asore Adiboyefo nso a wo mpese wo besakra wo adwen so wo so ebetra wo baabi na nka beye adiboyefo a wo pese wo sesa na wo bo wo mabrabo se de nyame hwehwe no nko a ana nka be kwa sori.
Dr. From what was say asore no akwakoye se yenkobi sanse obia ekobi yenko na yenko pede yankasa yede benya yenho asofo bi so motete asore no so a wo mote esa wo mankasa pese minkuminya anase de ombenya bi afri mu nti ese de asore no de Dr. From gusua echiremu sasai kane no nipa suo ene ehu ane yehye mu si yede besum nyame no sa suo ne ahopopo ni nyina yira edunti no wache se we nyame ba no hwehwe nyame kan sofo na se nyame sofo kan akodi na chi na ese de wo ho no obi ye de opa sofo nso ye de omo pene de wona mu a na chese ira kwan ne mu a e na wo no
esanse asore butaye no yen kyerɛkyerɛ mu nkyerɛ asore kɔfo nti ɛna ama nipa bɔnefo a ɛnsɛsɛ wo mu bɔ awurade nyame din kra e wo manum no ayɛ asore de mu ma no esanse asore kɔfo enti asore asinti na nei sore no nipa wo mu yɛ adamo ne niema nyame tan ɛna ayɛ mu ma no nei sore no emfa sɛ yɛ boaboa nipa kronkonfo ano ama nyame efa nipa emfa so ɛho Awurade Yesu Kristo a ɔde asɔre ne baayɛ no onya asɔre so mfa so ɛyɛ nipa ɛna nya asɔre so mfa so asɔfo anti asɔre esan sɛ wɔpɛ sɛ wɔsɔ Awurade Yesu Kristo a wɔka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ wɔn nti asɔre no ani wɔn tete nsɔre no ma wɔn ankasa ho sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn bɛnya sika sɛdeɛ mekae no ɛna nipa nso so nkɔ asɔre sɛ wɔkɔsɔ Awurade Yesu Kristo ani na watena se ama no wɔn kɔ asɔre ma wɔn ankasa ho sɛ nyɛ sɛ wɔn kɔ na wɔn akɔhwehwɛ obi aware no a wɔn kɔ na wɔn de asɔre no anya wɔn ankasa mfasoɔ ɛno nti na mɛka sɛ asɔre no ɛyɛ nipa ɛna anya so mfasoɔ ɛnyɛ Awurade Yesu Kristo a ɔde baeɛ ɛsiane sɛ saa adwene no nni hɔ no nti ɛna ɛnɛi asɔfoɔ ne wɔn asafoma no yɛ deɛ wɔn pɛ wɔ wɔn nsɔre no mu na wɔn nsoro nyame no sɛdeɛ ɛnɛi asɔfoɔ no ɛne wɔn asafoma no yɛ no wobɛka sɛ nyame biara ni hɔ na atemmuo biara nso so ɛmma wobɛtumi ayɛ deɛ wopɛ na biribiara nto saa na wɔn ɛma no akame ayɛ.
We Asian Power Faith Ministries of Opinion Dr. Kukudazi Ephraim Nencheche nkwaje kwan kwasiada no pa bia no nso no de mayen kasa fidie so simso bio ma yekwada ene efiada anwumre no nso na yento yeto so ewo enkase ebo ihu a ononyamfo Haruna Idrisu ono ene yeso for show masua ensem so na wakwa akopie mo ewo parliamentary account committee no anim anase government accountability no yasoafo wo mbebubu nkonta ede fo mo dwumadi a wo mudie ho no akere se double track system a esanse free senior high school ba ye na edesuafo ekodoso ewo SHS awodro mo na ekoba ne se yenchiche mo ebi nkomra na ebi nkomra se be ya mofra no ho behenha wo mo no wo mo pese eto etimi twa eno nti yewra Haruna Idrisu se wo mo hwa ni mo ento ankosi 2029 ne de na aban ne nhyehyɛ a wɔde agu akwamatumi aso aba ama double track no eto atwa na de na aban de agu akwamu ebeso aba yi wɔse wɔn mo ahyase e de aso bɔbɔ fam ɛwɔ senior high school si ahodro mo asisi adan ne bi aka ho nti ye kasa yi sɛ adwumadie no cabinet agye atomo a akasa mrahye bedwafo no wɔn betimi atan so July bosomi de ne to so aduonu baako na wɔn mo agye atomo a ekoba ne sɛ enye tomo no ewie peya 331 million cedis and aban no ede kwahye sa adwumadie ni mom besisi adan senior high school si mu se beye a adesuafo anka bi bekọ na ebi atena mu omumu wie no omukọ na afoforo so ba no yetumi ayiye from Afia omu nyina beka hye mu esuade na yetwa double track ni mu.
The question we needed to ask is whether provisions was made to match the growing or the exponential increase in student numbers, with dedicated infrastructure of dormitories, classrooms, and laboratories. That was not the case. And ladies and gentlemen of the media, as many of you will recall, it was part of Ghana's heated political debate in the run-up to the 2024 elections. We promised to review the free senior high school. President Mahama have kept faith. Subsequent to the National Education Forum, which was held in Ho, we have accordingly reviewed the free senior high school policy of the previous government. It has come to stay, but with some commitment to tighten and improve it at 3 levels. 1, expanded infrastructure, and 2, to improve the feeding, and 3, quality assurance to make it relevant for the needs of a competitive labor market. So I'm happy to note that in respect of infrastructure, it is for that reason that President John Dramani Mahama, leading with his Minister for Finance, have completed negotiations. Indeed, Cabinet has given its approval. Parliament should be looking at it tomorrow, of a 331 million Star J project to expand access to secondary education, to improve its quality and relevance in Ghana. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Star J project will cover some 210 schools across senior high school and senior high technical vocational schools and TVET schools across the country. There would be rehabilitation of 112 schools across the country, 38 TVET schools. So in all, 150 schools will benefit from our rehabilitation and will see some expansion in their infrastructure by way of dormitory, classroom, and laboratories.
Where no nyam for Harun Idrisu, one on this one for show Messia and some so Agyemang. And he said there were there to January double track system no almost shot name was 2029 dear. No matter to me a year free senior high school need you see a buy a better. A beshan to a so cool no edition for no family qua. Or pay some be free from 1 area from 3. Then she be no moody go a free senior high school no able to me a ye. You go so wide this year and some we call Accra Technical University. One no more a power more business school and one and Toma, Jimmy no over the share something in 40 and inte and the copy more ever what Nina said or whatever bois. Emma a new man who edition ever pem akone anymore. One more to me a genemo, any industries ya hold cabo mo, Sebaya mo business school ye, able to me a jena. To Jumedia no corso, our university no, one more be a yacasia, edition for HSM auditorium hall, and I'm so am I investing in penny 4, faculty in penny 4. One more a dear cotton, a will new market, ya can see more my mo. Woman in a copy more ever, who call ya see no. Dean Edema Business School ye say no. One more part want to my professor Kyem clue on a general casaye. No say one more bar or more betnasia boy this year for one more. Eba Accra Technical University. Ababesia in dear after human businesses for no or maybe a woman upon some bay Germany.
Already we have this collaboration with industry, and the intent of this new direction is to strengthen that partnership. So what we intend doing this time is that if you look at our curriculum, the final year, the last semester is devoted for 12 weeks industrial attachment. So what we are doing now, we are trying to strengthen the collaboration with industry. We are trying to also find out how we can explore other opportunities for industry. So the attachment, our students do it. Just that we are looking at getting more on board so that at least they can get that hands-on experience and do better in the world of work.
Professor Kyem clue or no and a dean at the business school no eba Accra Technical University no it said ye or wouldn't share p no a go kwem to me aboa e wo business no adesuemo ye kwani partner ye mo ensem.
This segment is brought to you by King's Home Studios.
A core friend is Transparency International Ghana. Womo de jumedi bi ahyehyɛ so a womo ne ana Ghana na aka bom wo masan entiase nkrata bi ne mo no womo pese womo kokɔ sukuu sahodro mu ekɔ kyerɛkyerɛ de suafo ne mmɔfra no sane womo befa so betumi ayɛ empanimpa ewo omanyi mu na aboa nipa yatetene mu. Transparency International Ghana say womo do mani atotofo mo hu se Ghana mabu no sebe ye sei papa eba no keta je pre-dream kankanya corruption say mabunu no ba beji atum yamana be ye normal we system nim ho a ha adwen yie pa mo so mo hwehwɛ mu no wo mo kokɔ sukuu se ahodro mu be a ye to aba kame ye se abato nim no se mabunu nso wiam o corruption koso abato mu pa anya senkuma we sukuu se ahodro mu ebie nso se wo mo kɔ akɔtwerɛ exams a abofra bia de hye ne timi se ba mentro bibi nhye pepa bi ho me mo ban fa nhye me ho na mo ba bi na medura mayi ahweso atwero wo se sa niam we nyina yade a yanhwe ho asem anka ebe ha ye ndache papa ne santi eno ma fa to mo so de ta adwumadi hyehyɛ so a wo mo kwaye nkyerɛkyerɛ ede ama mabunu titire se be ebe yi sa de yefri etimi ena ebe bunu bi wo hokra no a wae na adwen se de ebesi bia obenya sika be bia sika ne befri abade omfa ho de oda ne se sika no obenya eno so ayade ha adwen no se mpanimfo so ayenhwe ha ema mabunu de sa adwen we ahye ye ntiri mu a se yanhwe anye bibia mfa ho nei ebe ha ye ndache pan no ti ene wo mo ne anaga na eka bomo ahwese betumi atetene mabunu no.
We believe in acquiring wealth without even knowing the source. And nobody questions anybody. And the youth particularly is becoming very complicit in this agenda. We are seeing increasingly in our schools people being corrupt, elections being rigged, people going into exam halls already prepared to cheat and not to learn to get what they are supposed to get in their exam. So it is more than imperative. We have seen the evidence from research and also practice that suggests that we need to pick up this subject matter to ensure that people are beginning to reshape. And one of the things that happened the past 10 years which didn't work was putting together the National Anti-Corruption Action Plan, which also documented the fact that there is a need for a reorientation towards our values and also the culture we cherish so much, which tends to discourage corrupt acts.
Transparency International Ghana, woman de sense moya to dwa, womo akyere mu se omone ana Ghana e na aka bo mu asabre, womo de dwumadie we hyehyɛ so se be ye betumi aboa ema ye mabunu no a ene omo de bibia hye wo mutimi hu ne se entumi emmoa yen e wo yen daachi mu no ye hwe na yatenetene womo e de oma besi kwampa no so no kasa ye e Madam Mary Awelena Ada ono ena ogina mu executive director e de makuo yi a omo de dwumadie we hyehyɛ so na yenko atoye mantam nim MTTD womo akeka womo ho papa womo sese nkrofo bi de ahyen ene namo a womo ede sanwe asisi so ekuta strobe lights ne ade a ensesenka eba ne saa ne senti womo de womo dwumadie yi efrase no womo sehyen be 700 e watoye mantam nim nko a Western region ho ene womo anya womo tutututu saris ye free so yi de seso mo yi nyina esanse amamra no ma ho kwan se woni di bre bia na se tumi bi wo man yi mu a ukofa sari edi esi ohyen so enunti ACP Alexander Kwaku Obeng ono ena police NTTD uko omo training hono a wodi akotene wo ho pa na omo di tsa adwumadi hyehye so di animu kasa ya wo hwe animu se enipa dodo a se no omo kwa ne brebre so se be ya nipa betumi yi sari na firi omo hyen so mo amra na ma ho kwan no no se ebeduru be bi no omo mma ne se gwama biem ho omo be ba na sari na te pa anti enipa nyina yie womo a ye den hyehye ne mragu akwan mu a womo mpeso omo bedi so no obi anhwe ne ho yie wa amra ma ho kwan no watutu sa ne nyina e de afiri ka so.
Use your medium to inform vehicle owners that their vehicles are supposed to be fitted with 2 headlamps, parking lights, and indicator lights, and at the back brake light, reverse, and then parking. The only additional lights that we may want to see is the fog or spot or floodlight, which is constructed with the vehicle. Any other light that tends to deliver aesthetic services to the owner, we don't want to see it. That delivers high beams from the roof of the vehicle, we don't want to see it. And those lights that are unlawful, that blinds others, we don't want to see it. And then sirens, they are not permitted, we don't want to see it. Our experience, we have seen that some chiefs, some businessmen and women, some politicians, some theological entities and individuals are also part of this whole infraction. We are not sparing anybody, whether you are from a ministry, department or agency, whether you are from Metropolitan Municipal District Assembly, or wherever you find yourself as public servant, from the informal sector, from the business subsector, from anywhere, please remove them before you hit the road. Otherwise, you will be part of these statistics. And that is what we have. So here, this work, henceforth, you will see the Western Regional Police MTTD Command, the Western Central MTTD Police Command, in Takoradi and in Takwa respectively, embark on this exercise on daily basis, and it is across the country.
Oko Western Regional MTTD no omani abre papa mo a ensa somebody sare sisi ka so yusu eye strobe lights na ade ni nyina no omo yiyi firi ho no tika bia omo behu a ebi wo ho no emra ne ma ho kwan ko ade a omo betutu eno omo se omo keka bom a demo no ene ye hyen ahodo a omo nya ye de na enye asemkuma na ye to so ye kwama so akwasi so no e wa Manse South District nim e wa Santementem ade hye wo ho womo de womo ha mienu ene atudwa emu ba ko ne omo nka ne ho nsem womo so transformer ne bi wo ho a e ba womo krom ho na kyade yes abe na kro no so a ne se ne omo kyekire kro no ama na kwa kyira nipa do so no esese transformer ne de kese bre womo anase ye de bi ebekeka ho a load no ebefi oba akoso ne senti ene omo koto ase ECG se ne se transformers ya ba na omo sisi bi a omo nkai man so akwasi sofo na omo fa bi emre womo bebo omo nka ne ho ensem ede to so mienu so eye womo network enti eno so omo de adesede eto onu mu di akotini ewomo telecommunication service providers ya hodo se mo beba na maba besisi mpo a wodo mo so mo de mo mfidi akese beba na network no mo tumi ache bi bia omo wo bia esanse emprempren de so ankopa bi yesu anyina anase wankopa dua bi so antena edi be yewo nipa apesto ofre no ntumi mfre ne so nkita hodie de eya ade nyina nti omo srese omo network ene womo nka ne ho nsam de empanimfo betie womo so frɛ na omo aba womo moa
ya okay se pa ne light that is some de higher papa good here the corona kese ana si na mo be post e ma ya tre corona tre kese the light enso ye wodi omudum ha adecha na omoso ha enti ama post of no mo nam nyina de asai enti ese kwa ye omudum ha no mo so ntama school kwa no omunya nkane afanya den ensuan de ye besra ban se ko omeboye na onse unanka ye nyankane ni nyina ye transformer no enya woni a betuma supply ko ni nyina sebesra aban se ko moye no ma transformer lebia ye ko de so asamu a ye ko tembi a ho se an ye ntwen na transformer ba ntwen transformer so ma na twa be sin de transformer ma nti light ndi high papa ama obi ko to nam kra ese kwa obe ye dwan kwa unya nam to because o to nam beguma ele sei I so o ma mo start to generator ena oban so o start to because generator na o use out of fuel e ma price be increase and the higher papa ama edu e bi kwa enso kwa e be dwan kwa na e hwan ye den but o ko to nsu a ese o mo say generator na mude fele into want to nsuo no mu ama nya nsuo gba nya nkra nya nkanye nsuo ade ye besere aban se onye yemwa na o me transformer problem e kese pa wa ha network se omudum light bi a na network na teko omudum light na network ateko network yenye network nti edu abi kura o ya BBC kura se o fe a onye obi anfe no se bia BBC den na be fe police kura onye network mfe omo nti yese adechi ansana network ba na teko ti network go so e kese pa o ha ye face sa problem no ade mienu we ahaye papa
One more ekasa ye we your Solomon combat ono ene dia de sede eto empanifo no anim ugina adehye wo ho nyina na mu a womugu so esre se yenhwe na yemra wo mo transformers akese unit committee chairman wo manso akwasi so enono ne kra mu adehye bi so ede wo ne etaato sebe yasem wo ka ebubo ye duro na ban no hu se wo mo ani abrepa
network ye fiera ni stagger network ni die ye aban ye sele obeboa ye wate na network ni die ene light no edum ha ade chiane aso ha edum ha ha ye pa nti ye sele aban so o meboa ye eze okwato na ma enya asem ketua ne boarding eze ye ntimi nso ngase ye ni wa bla ye wen nam nti ye sele aban so o meboa ye light ni die ehia ye pa ese ami firifie be ye dum light o me battery nso kla eda danger nti ye sele aban so o meboa ye network ya atiko yadum light network atikwenti yesla ban so meboa ye network ne light ne die yesla ne pa o meboa ye network sense me higher power like upesa o ya de na network ne tipo na light ne so kakra no medum se no so higher power yesla ban so meboa ye
dem ye dos ye maya bebre mudum light ahye nko oda okra untime na ka ho so ye network ufro bi kra bi emergency se ufro ni pa kra ufre na ayenko ma mitimi frɛ me a onyame de bia na obisa me sa de me fon aduma na me so da bi enum ye ha network na enye de enye na obema omo aya ma ye kama anase transformer na obama omo aya eno na me bra ko ni kan se ne be ya e ma me frɛ emergency kra obenya ye me de kakra me kan no
manso akwase so adehye na niam pia ha wo mo no omo de adesede tompanifo anim se omo mahwensiesie se be ya kromo asetena so ebekoye ede ama wo mo na yeto so a NPP amanyoko no amanebo aba beto dwa ene se enam onu tetani e wo asantemantam chama wontumi a ene dua yi akwato ahye se onkoda afiase mfinhia no aduono esanse galamse a yepese yekono wode ne ho ehyemu bie no NPP for friends and trefo enhyemudie omoso omo mpene ne empene kina emra no wo hono mo a yetumi sade ya asem ko bie me kopre appeal ne de enya de ombetena wono mo ehukora womo behwe na wono mo yasem hu bibi nti sentrefo enhyemudie no trefo pani de ma wo mo yera Justin Kodua Frempong wono ena ekasa ya wo kire se womo betwa womo ho esade asem no akokot kra ne nanchen womo ho ne se NDC amanyoko no bosha womo she Ghana for so metu galamse ase afiri ho no adwuma ne de womo ye nanso ekame so matu womo ani e de ase opposition party no nkanka NPP amanyoko fo so a enya asem kuma akwa no ene twetwe womo aso a kyese eha womo ye pa enipa dodro no na galamse no womo do mo nsesi womo bose omo ye bie ya NDC amanyoko ni mpanimfo kora ka ho ne so womo gidi ye se NPP fo nko a ene womo to woni asi so a ohwe court senia ne se koi no kra no a yewa Justin Kodua Frempong se womo amma kwan ba chama wutumi kra yi no ho no ye ene wode ne evidence bi kra na eba se kwa do mo de bo no ni ho fo mpa no mo bogu ne aden nti de ye kwa so nyina no womo ani nye ho no mo asigina ye se asem no mbekọ ho appeal nti NPP akitafo nyina mo amote ye amakoma ahuro mo nyina mo kama koma ento mo yem
commitment to the rule of law, constitutional democracy, and the pursuit of justice. While we respect the authority of our courts, respect for the judiciary does not require silence in the face of a judgment that is fundamentally flawed. Our Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to disagree with judicial decisions and to seek redress through the appellate process. That is precisely what we intend to do as a political party. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our considered view that Chairman Wontumi has been convicted in circumstances where there was no evidence at all to support a conviction in respect of the offense for which he has been convicted. It was never disputed that Chairman Wontumi lawfully acquired his mineral concession. It was never disputed that he lawfully acquired his mineral concession. That fact was established and accepted before the court. The central question was whether that concession had been assigned or transferred in violation of the law. It is our respected view that no evidence was adduced before the court establishing any such assignment or transfer of mineral rights by Chairman Wontumi. The prosecution could not produce any evidence to show that Wontumi had assigned his mineral right. Instead, the conviction rested on assumptions and inferences which, in our view, could not amount to proof beyond reasonable doubt. That is why we firmly believe that his conviction is a travesty of justice and has to be overturned on appeal. Fellow Ghanaians, equally disturbing is the broader context with
Why NPP amayuko no motre for penny Ora Justin Quadria from Pong, woman our friends and children share mudia send ni siko no mobonyo so nanso to me enter chena won kasa obonyo so sasa nenye munipa mo hwe na mana kotwa mfinhia na duo no nti oma yomadwen so mefa emra kwa so na oma kwa appeal e wasam no ho ye try ho akwaje abo afon krato ye ba ye kodwadie mu ensem.
No kwasam say adwumasua ade asa wonsaka obia ntumi ngem free wonsam enonti enei se wopese wotu kwan kwa amanone ana otena omanga na mu eye adwumanya sika gu botom de a mekanfo St. Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center de amount call na onfa na wotwemie no pe enkyerɛ wo caterpillar piloda any forklifter ebo no ewo fom kra ye wo Kumasi Askwa ye ni Askwa police station no eni dinhwe ni mu yesan so ben Askwa Children's Hospital tafua Akoko Space Junction wa ubetumi afre St. Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center 0243860810 St. Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center, we are your last stop.
For desktops, UPS, toners, and printers galore, Bell Enterprise has got it all. From CCTV cameras to office chairs that keep you in style at affordable prices that will make you smile. For schools, businesses, and individuals alike, we have what you will surely like. Contact us on 0245 099 786, 0245 099 786. Bell Enterprise. Shop with ease. Introducing the Smiling Shack Outdoor Solar Camping Light. A new modern way of lighting up your world. It's a powerful portable lamp with 2 modes of brightness, a strobe light as well as a flashlight. You can power it through solar charging or Type-C charging. With a built-in high-capacity lithium battery, you can also use it as a power bank to charge up your mobile phone through USB. To purchase one, contact 055 051 5323 or 053 520 3534.
This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy.
Download the AP Media app now at apmediagh.com/app. It is currently available for Android devices. Coming soon to Play Store and App Store.
Ye try home retia bi kwaje yabwafo enkrato. Ye beto anwumre no nsia kase no so abawradwadie ensemo APTV ene radio 105.7 suni. Na ewodwadie mo no Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC. Panyi kwanchefo da no ayura Simon. Ochiremu se wo mo ayensesaye kakra ewo investment semo wo mayimo. Ema kane no na minimum capital requirement wo ho edema wo mo a eframa hodo so pese omudo mu be hye nwuma mu ha no wo mo yi afiri ho ema nkrofo bi si na ese no wonu mo fa sika bia capital bia emeto wono de a enye se na akwanya abaso mbetumi abowra retailing sector nyim na chese wo mo eton ade ba ko wa bra enkamra ne ma ho kwan sa obi firi ne ma so a ese so no beton ade oton no ne dodoɔ mu na chese wholesale ede ma yen na yen mum yetu ekoton eno na GIPC for hremo no womo senchecheye a womo de abayi a womo yi minimum capital requirements na free wono eno enkyerese se obi eye mahudro so nipa oye hwehwe obetumi beton ade ba ko da bi enhyehye ni bibia na eda so ho dada ema foreigners womo beton ade ho se mo no eda so gina mu pampe enti Ghana adwadifo businesses ya hodro nka yakomanto yeyem womo de enhyehye pe egu akwan womo ne sai eno bom na betumi aboa investment center de nyankrofo dodo ama ma bebiebie nnuma wo mai mu do mo ho aba be hye economy ni mo a ebetumi aboa ma na nyini.
Complaining about the minimum capital requirement that has been emanated, by the passage of the new law, except for trading. Those in a trading enterprise, they must now bring in a cash amount of $500,000, no longer goods, but cash amount of $500,000. But for every other sector, it's been liberalized and it's open, and they must also follow some of the local content rules. So these are some of the key highlights of it. We'll have a national investment registry. We are also going to encourage Ghanaian businesses who have expanded in country to go abroad, to expand their operations abroad. But the objective is ultimately to create some of the global businesses that we see around by encouraging our Ghanaian businesses to do so. And those regulations will also come up. There's also an interesting part, which is setting the tone for investment by citizenship, working with the Minister of Interior to come up with the modalities for that. All of these are in the new act that has been assented to by the President. But this makes us an authority. We've been promoting investment and we've also been regulating investment. So the authorities, just to reflect the true nature of the work that we've been doing for all these years. But ultimately, we cannot say that Ghana is open for business without reforming our basic investment law, and this is what His Excellency the President has done.
We are penimpa or no and that GIPC. Ekuo no ano na wɔhwɛ investment wɔn nsɛm betumi akɔ n'anim ti wɔn hyehyɛ bi a wɔn de aba no sete no a bɛboa Ghana adwumayɛfoɔ nti wɔn sɛ yɛn kan akoma ɛmfa ɛnto wɔn yam yɛkɔ ama ahodoɔ so nsɛm.
This segment is brought to you by Desat Solutions.
Ya twaso amanone ensemo ide ni chemo United Kingdom enche ye bia ena ebeto dwa se wo prime minister na sabe wo ho Keir Starmer ode ne krata akoto se adwuma no onye biomre chese o resign enam so ema chese akonya beto ho se UK4 obetumi eyi prime minister foforo no royal friend no Andy Burnham wo so ho na chese kencha toto so miensa to ne nsa e de friend no se wo meboa memu no ema UK man no mfa ne ntamapa emfemfro no so muso mpa wo mokoto aba no na akɔwiase se owura Andy Burnham yi otumi edimu enkunim opani yi wo mfra ne King of the North esanse oyekane mayor edema Greater Manchester ene ne wababe UK gina prime minister wade nsem wotu dwa no oso obeboa ama UK man no etumi apagya eni ntimi ayedodo no an wode nani ehwe efa no onomo anyina mahoden ensem afia ba na manwesem ono ankasa ede ntutu yepa ebegua kwen ho ama eniema tumi akɔnanimu a edan boɔ beebi a obenya atena eniema ahodo nkane ne nsuo boɔ nso eno soso eye twamene bo a ete nkrofo akoma ewo UK manimu no obehwa ma ne nyina abafom nti ne nyina mu no ade hye wo UK ena sese no wo mo bete de esanse omanyi owura Andy Burnham se wo mo prime minister.
It is a moment that's known in the UK as kissing hands, or the transfer of power to a new prime minister, one granted by the king. And that is exactly what happened at Buckingham Palace for Andy Burnham. King Charles III asked the 56-year-old as the new Labour Party leader to form a government, thereby making Burnham prime minister. Just hours earlier, Monday's parliamentary handover of power began with Keir Starmer saying farewell in front of 10 Downing Street.
My work is done. It has been the privilege of my life to serve you and this great country as Prime Minister. And I am confident that Britain is now stronger and fairer than it was 2 years ago.
The 63-year-old Starmer then made the trip to Buckingham Palace to tender his resignation. Then, with crowds lining the route, the incoming new leader arrived at the palace. It's then that Charles III made the traditional, largely symbolic request in the constitutional monarchy, asking the Labour Party's new leader to form a government. For Burnham, there are many challenges ahead, as he noted in his first speech as Prime Minister.
Britain needs to show the world that we can regain our stability once again. And that is our challenge, to make politics work.
With Burnham now the 7th Prime Minister in a decade in the United Kingdom, the Labour Party hopes that the rapid turnover will slow its pace.
UK and Romania Prime Minister for Andy Burnham no and ebe share ayen totoye de ama UK mine of fan punto ene enkankro de oso be predodro no a de ama UK adehia sisi akwakoya ni gisam de ama omo a ewo UK mine na yento so enyina ye ni se enrada ena ewiase nyina ball agokansie no omode eba wieye ewo Spain ene Argentina entem ko wiase Spain for enya abako a Argentina for no moda form ewo wo mo nan wo antumi anti bo ni nyina no ekọ na wieye no ne chese dwumadi kakra bi kọ so ewo stadium mo dwumadi no ekọ so no enam so ema US mampani Donald Trump no so ewo hobi na wakasa abo empanimfo abaso ose 2026 FIFA World Cup ekọ so a na USA for so eye host nations ni mu ba kono o chese se ne adwumadi ni si koso no ono a wa bompanimfo abaso enhihye a mudi gu akran no chese no na atumi aso aba ene World Cup no aba na wieye asumdwe mu ene enigye mu FIFA president ne so wabona abaso papa edo se US for de omuguso a ewo ho se ne World Cup for ne bekoso na mo beka se US for so enhosti bia omabie wo mo aprato se dane den nyina omubesom no matumi aboa ama FIFA World Cup a ya net akoso no etumi akoninim.
I thought FIFA was incredible. There has never been anything like it, probably in terms of an event, let alone soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. But I thought it was incredible. It was 4 times greater than any FIFA ever held. And it's probably about 5 times, actually, they're telling me today. So we're very proud of our country. We're very proud of the job that was done by everybody. We congratulate Johnny Infantino and all of his staff and the incredible job they did. But this was one of the greatest events of any kind ever held. So we're really happy that it did so well. And all over the world, people have come and they've loved our country. You know, it's shown off our country in a different light. And it was a great thing. It was a great event. And I'm glad you all enjoyed it.
Way American company Donald Trump ono NHS se World Cup for bi be kwaso a mo fa US nka ho sanse o ma hu se na niamasi ekro no emu ode yi pa aboa wo mo so sanse se o ye host nation an niam ekwaso wo man ni mo no e wo sa break kakra na World Cup ne kwaso nya sem kuma nti se ne ebere bi a mo pa bi no US for so mo bi o mapono so mo betumi age ni nyina mo no American company Donald Trump se ne ejumede ne si ko na ni age ho na mpanimfo so a omo ye santoto ye ni nhye omo abo omo homodin pa wabo wo mabaso ye gina sanse mi so nwumere no nsia kase no ye de ni nyina esi ha okwanews.apmedia.gh.com ubenya online stories no ye Facebook ye APTV online sans na YouTube channel no ye APTV GH TikTok Instagram na X interfere ni APmedia_GH obetumi ene edinkita ho kwa ejumedi e wo ho no o like no ahye na do comment so ato aso amaye but some for boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang na me so mo e wakase no ne kinkan mu ne ye joda and into no so Dr. Kukudazi Efrem den cheche how demons operate and by Akwemo TV so na fe Radio 105.7 so jibre na no nso ya tie bi na betumi aba opa anyame ya domo a ye wonda sene makrawo